Hey, what's going on? I'm Apprentice Demand, and in this video, we're going to do a review on Clover Valley's purified drinking water. So, let's go ahead and get this poured up. And someone asked for this. This is why we're doing this review. In addition to that, for those of you who have subscribed, who have been watching me for a little bit, you're like, where's the stage, right? And the thing is, I'm about to move, and I just came back from deployment, so I don't even have everything unpacked yet. But wanted to go ahead and still get these videos out to you. And we are going to be comparing Clover Valley to this water here, which is electrolyzed reduced water, okay? And the first thing we are testing for is antioxidants. This is the most important test of everything we're going to be doing today. And the reason why is because we have all these things around us known as free radicals. And what they do is they come in to our healthy cells, right? They just come in. They're in the foods, they're in the air, they're everywhere. Our electronics. And they take the electrons from our healthy cells, okay? And when that happens, that creates oxidation and inflammation of our cells. And that is linked to every single health disease known to man, right? So that's oxidation. And so we want antioxidants, okay? They have extra electrons they can give to our cells that are struggling, which is essentially going to lower that inflammation and remove that oxidation so they can be thriving, happy cells, okay? And this is how we stay young, this is how we stay youthful, and this is how we stay away from sickness and dis-ease. All right, so how do we check that with these waters? We're gonna use an ORP meter. This is oxidative reduction potential meter, and we want to test the potential to reduce oxidation. So if we see a positive number on this meter, that means it's oxidizing us. It's creating more sickness and dis-ease in the body. If we see a negative number, that means it's antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and it's fantastic for our health. So let's see what we get here with Clover Valley's water. What are we getting? We are getting a 200, and you see it's rising because once again, the air is oxidizing, okay? This is a positive number though, so that means it's oxidizing us. It's making us sicker. It's creating more dis-ease in the body. Let's go ahead and compare that to electrolyzed reduced water. Let's see what we get. ERW. And, oh wow, we have a negative 755, right? So this is a very strong antioxidant, practically anti-aging water, right? So this is fantastic for our health. And if we're gonna stop, this is all we need. Like, this is the most important test, so we'd be done. But there you have it. There's a test on antioxidants. Let's go ahead and jump into our next one. On to our second test, and this one is all about alkalinity. And we all know this because we see it everywhere. We know that sickness and dis-ease cannot thrive in an alkaline environment, okay? And so we want to consume things that are more alkaline, mainly for our blood. Our blood must maintain that 7.365. If not, it's still going to do it. But if we keep consuming acidic, and we keep drinking acidic, and we keep eating acidic, then it's going to grab those electrolytes and minerals, and it's going to start taking them from us, though. Okay, so it's going to start taking it from our skin. It's going to start taking it from our bones, joints, and ligaments. If we continue to stay in an acidic state, then it's going to start taking it from our brain, and we're start getting things like osteoporosis, Alzheimer's, acid reflux. All those things happen because we're too acidic. Okay, so while we're drinking, should be alkaline, right? It should be something that's helping the cause, not harming us more. So I have these pH drops, and I'm gonna put them in the waters. If we see a red or orange or a yellow, we know that's acidic, and it's forcing our blood to take our minerals from us, from our skin, our body. However, if we see a blue, a purple, or a dark purple, we know that's alkaline. It's actually helping keeping the body balanced. Let's see what we get with Clover Valley water. Alrighty, so Clover Valley's water is acidic, and it makes perfect sense. And the reason why is because it's purified. What does that mean? Let's see how it's purified. It's purified by reverse osmosis. It literally says it on the back. And I'm giving this company credit because they're being 100% honest. What do I mean by that? They're not adding artificial minerals and claiming that they're alkaline. This is straight reverse osmosis water. And reverse osmosis is one of the worst waters to consume. And here's why. The water that we normally have, that's in our lakes, our streams and everything, they naturally have minerals. Yes, they have bad stuff too, through the chemicals and things that our companies and stuff are putting out, but they have the good stuff too. Reverse osmosis strips all the bad stuff out, which is great, but it removes all the minerals too, making your water a scavenger. Okay, it makes it acidic, literally like it is now. And so when we're drinking this, it starts grabbing and leaching for minerals to try to balance itself out. Because it's void of minerals, where do you think the minerals are being taken from? Being taken from you, being taken from me. So this is the worst water to be drinking. This is not a drinking water. This is used for your ironing boards. This is for radiators and things like that that are pretty much don't require minerals. We're living beings, we require minerals. So purified, yes, absolutely, it is the cleanest water, and it's also bad for us. But this is not something we should be drinking. So there you have it. There's our test on alkalinity. Let's jump into our next test. Alrighty, on to our next test, and this one I like to call superior hydration. And here's why. Like, we want to get hydrated, like at a cellular level, not just have the water sit in our gut, okay? So just picture for me, like a vine of grapes, right? Now let's say we're trying to fit a vine of grapes in this bottle, right? If we just take that vine and just try to shove it in, right? You're gonna get grapes all over the place. They're gonna fall on the ground. They're gonna be rolling everywhere. We're gonna step on some. We may get one or two in, but more than likely we aren't. But let's say we had that same vine of grapes. We plucked each individual grape and put them in the bottle. We're gonna be able to get a lot more grapes in, right? Our water should be essentially the same way, right? So our water, it should be able to enter our cells that way. And our water, depending on the water that we have, it could be too big. So we want a water that's small enough to actually pass through the cells to bring in that nutrients and to help push out waste, okay? So what tests are we doing? Are you bringing out grapes? No, I am bringing out a tea bag. And the reason why is because this is the same thing. We want our water to pass through the tea bag and essentially make tea. If it could do that, it's pretty good. It's small enough water to be able to hydrate us, all right? So let's see what happens with purified Clover Valley's water. All right, there it is. And as you see, it's not hydrating. Like, we gotta bounce it up and down. We're trying to get the tea bag to do something, a little bit of work here. All right, so we're starting to get something, right? There we go, we're getting a little bit. So there's some small water in this that's actually making this work. Let's see what happens though with the electrolytes reduced water. Wow, look at that. It immediately makes tea, and it's super dark compared to what we have over there. And I know what you're thinking, like, Apprentice, the bag was wet. All right, fair enough. Let's go ahead and try it one more time with the Clover Valley water. Right? So we got a little bit, but I feel like it's a residual from what we did before, but it's about the same. Look at it. Okay? And let's try it again one more time with the electrolytes reduced water. Look at that. Look at the difference. Right? So let me just try one more thing. I'm gonna put this over here. That's what we had before, right? And put this one over here. And let's just use a little bit of water. Let's just use a little bit, right? Or actually a little bit from the bad one. Like, if we're trying to hydrate, right, and we're eating healthy, we're taking vitamins and supplements, right? Let's go ahead and do this. If you're with the right water, it's actually able to bring out those minerals that we're consuming, those supplements that we're taking, all those seasonings in our cooking, right? But if we're using the wrong water, we're using a water that's, oh my gosh, like, it's not doing anything, okay? I'm telling you, we gotta change our water. So if you're curious on how to get this water, because this is what I drink, then stay tuned. I have something showing up for you. But a quick recap of everything is we tested, okay? We tested Clover Valley Water for 3 things. We tested it for antioxidants, and we saw that this is oxidizing, okay? Which means it's creating more sickness and dis-ease in the body. Number 2 we tested for was alkalinity, and we saw that was acidic, like literally the same color, okay? And we know that's through reverse osmosis, which is the worst form of water to be consuming, okay? Last but not least, we tested for superior hydration, and it doesn't hydrate. I'm curious. So if we are able to change the water that we're drinking, look at that. Then we're able to actually hydrate ourselves better, have better health, all that good jazz. So this is the water I recommend, and I share everything for free in just a second. Check this out. Hey, thanks for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it and you learned a little something about the waters that we tested here today. Please take a moment to share this video with someone you care about who is also drinking this water. Finally, if you are serious about improving your health and the waters that you drink, click the link in the description below to access my Water Wellness Masterclass. In this masterclass, you will discover the truth about the waters we drink, the effects our water has on our health, and how you can have the world's best water in the comfort of your home and save thousands of dollars as a result. Alright, go ahead, click that link in the description below, access that masterclass, and I will see you there real soon.